tiny. Sitting back. Alright, let's do it. It's 8 o'clock on the money, baby. So our volume's up. Remember that one time the volume was down here? And everyone was like, we have it way up, we can't hear you. Alright, let's wait for some people to join us. When you only do it once a month, it feels... Adam, you're alive. Let's wait for some more people to join. We have tea, by the way. This is as fancy as it gets for us. Let's go to the full screen here. Oh, this one is see-through.
It's not that bad. You're supposed to be pouring me some tea.
I'm pouring you some tea.
Thank you.
From our daughter's tea set. This one's kind of see-through as well.
They're yellow, though.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't understand.
Oi! Says Jason. Hey, everybody. We're going to wait a little bit longer here. I'm going through a pomegranate phase right now.
Weird.
Pomegranate and blueberries. This is pretty fancy. This is a china we got from our wedding.
It's true.
That until recently, like we have other bowls in the house that I don't use anymore. So I'm like, this needs to get used. But there's plates in there that still have the stickers on them from 2009. I'm not joking. That don't get used. They're for special occasions, never ever. So everyone, here we are.
Woo!
We did it. First poll, by the way. We're back on Facebook Live. Last event we did last month, the last Disney one we did was
on the tube.
It was on the tube, as you say, the tube.
Mm.
So here we are, guys. It's Ryan and Naomi. We are back. We're kind of a mishmash because I'm supposed to be 1951 Mad Hatter. This one. But like this outfit's really hard to find, and the Alice one is kind of the same,
right?
Like in the live action and in the original film, so the animated film. So, and I'm kind of an in between. There are lots of different Mad Hatter outfits, but I got the bow tie, got the hair. So we're here. Here we are. Ryan and Naomi, favorite Pixar film. Our first round tonight is Pixar.
Woo.
So we kind of do a little different bio thing every time. And mine is Incredibles 2. Yours, I guess, because when I was putting this graphic together earlier, you weren't around. As Finding Nemo, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why not?
So,
not so big into the Pixar.
Yeah, that's some really good movies.
Yeah,
like doing the whole Pixar round was we could do a whole Pixar quiz. That wouldn't be hard to do. Like there's a lot of content there. So we're back, guys. Thanks for joining us. We are only doing our live streams to accompany the quizzes on the MyQuiz website periodically. It looks like it's going to be the Disney quiz once a month at this point moving forward. So welcome back, guys. We're going to get some comments in a second. I think most people that are on here played before. If you haven't played before, comment.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of do a bit of a spiel, a bit more detail on how the game works. But otherwise, looking at some of the names here, Adam. Yeah, you guys know what the drill is. So we also have a prize to give away tonight. We didn't do this on YouTube last time. Something that we, did pretty regularly in 2020 was give away a prize. We'll do this at halftime. So tune in at halftime. It's our longest break. It's 3 minutes. We have a Disney Villains Monopoly game to give away. And you guys know how that works too. So we'll explain that at halftime if you're unfamiliar with it. Tanisha says hello, Brad. Hey, Brad.
Hey, congratulations.
Brad, for those who didn't see on our Instagram or Facebook pages, Brad had a little date night on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Where he proposed to his girlfriend, Danielle. Congratulations to you guys. And he contacted me like 6 weeks ago and said, I'd like to incorporate it into the quiz, like into the questions. And so we figured that out. We added an extra question on Tuesday, number 61, where Brad asked Danielle if she would marry him through quiz form.
Our first quiz puzzle.
It is, yeah. So he wanted to stop in and say hi. He said we got interviewed by the Journal today. They called me as well. Journal Sentinel called me. I guess they might be doing a little story on that. Rebecca says hello. Hi, friend, says Jenny. Nice outfits. I feel like it's been ages. It has been a while.
Yeah.
Once a month, you know.
Goes by.
It does.
Slow and fast.
Like 2020, all at the same time, right? AJ says, welcome back. Oh, you should know a favourite movie by now, says Adam. Vote in our poll, guys. Who wore it better, Alice or... Clearly. People are voting against me just to spite me, because there's no way. You just got, like, yours is a one-piece zip-up, and then that. Okay? My head's getting hot, okay? We were just talking about before we came on air about wigs, and you said your head doesn't get hot, but you get itchy right here. Yeah, my head's just, I just start burning up.
Wigs stuff gets itchy.
Okay, Tanisha and Caitlin said they haven't played in a while. Yasira never played before. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'll do a little spiel on how this works. So you should have registered through Venmo. We kind of have a bit of a backwards registration process, but once you do it once or twice, it's super quick and efficient. Where you send us $5 on Venmo and include your email in the message, and then we send you a code. So if you didn't do that, you won't be able to actively play. You can still follow along here on Facebook Live, but there we are. The virtual quiz process is kind of 2 windows, 2 devices. One for Facebook Live, where we kind of sit here and just talk smack and eat pomegranate seeds. And then the other is the myquiz.org website, which is where we host the questions. So it's kind of, a lot of people have 2 screens, or they have us on their computer, and then they play the game on their phone at myquiz.org. Super user-friendly mobile app, by the way. So yeah, at about 8:10, we are going to start the game. It is a manual start. It's auto start if we don't have a live stream, but tonight, obviously, we're here. So we're going to manually start the quiz around 8:10. You should see a screen. If you got the code via email and went to that link, you should see a screen that is kind of a landing page. Should be a countdown clock. Should see our logo, the Disney stuff there, and just wait for the quiz to begin and answer questions. You've got 25 seconds to answer questions, 20-second breaks in between questions, slightly extended breaks between rounds. We've got 60 questions, 10 questions per round, so 6 rounds. What did I miss? There's a live leaderboard. They updated some things at my quiz. Top 10 leaderboard is going to be shown on the right-hand side of your screen. The clock will be there as well. And the last time I checked, I think you had to click confirm after you clicked an answer, but it keeps changing. So tell us tonight.
It's possible.
But yeah, usually for multiple choice answers, I think there is one question that's open-ended at the end where you have to type in your answer. But that's it. So, yeah. Oh, we have Schitt's Creek next week. Look at that.
Woo!
I just saw your comment, Jenny. Phil, you cannot answer on the chat. You can, I guess, but we'd prefer if you didn't. It doesn't get tallied as a score. Oh, this is one thing we meant to say. Tell us where you're playing from. We haven't done this for a while, so I keep forgetting things. And what your favourite Pixar film is. We said what ours were, Incredibles 2 and...
Finding Nemo.
Don't remember. Anyway... tell us. We'll get some comments. Last time we did this on YouTube, we kind of had a more formal quizmaster role where we read some of the questions. We might do that tonight. We might not. We might do it for one round and not for another. We're here more just to kind of guide you guys and provide some meager entertainment. Mad Hatter's winning. Getting your face. 56%. Josie says second time here. Hey. Sorry, just skimming comments, guys. Yeah, so that's how it works. Caitlin says she voted for me. Yeah, if you haven't played before, then it's probably too late to join now. But go to our website, virtualquizmaster.com. We do the Disney quiz every month. We do quizzes 2 days every week. Every Tuesday, we have a general knowledge game. And then every Thursday night, we have a different theme. So tonight's theme is obviously Disney. And next week is, there it is, the Schitt's Creek quiz. We have not set the schedule yet for March. We're going to ask you some polls. Let's do one now quickly before we begin. Okay, Manhattan's winning. In your face, girl. What theme should we do again next month? We've done all of these before. They're all fantasy theme. Marvel, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or Star Wars. What are you picking if you had to pick one?
Out of those?
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'd probably pick Lord of the Rings.
A child is named after a character from the book. So, hey guys, says Kelly. All right, guys. In Concha Hocken. Let's start. We'll get some more comments here. So you should have a separate screen, guys. You are going to see the questions side by side with us. Excuse me, in just a moment. So if you haven't played before, you can stick around and kind of play at home on your own. The answers are revealed after the 25 seconds is up. Okay, so you will see instantly whether you got the question right or not. If you are playing on your own screen, you'll see your score as well. Okay, let's get started here. Oh, look at that. We were really good on time tonight.
Yeah.
Huh? Is it your own birthday today?
It is.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun. It's going to take less than an hour here to get through the game. Here we go. Let's go question screen here. There we go. There's the first question. In Coco, what does Miguel's family make for a living? Easy one to start. If you've seen it, like it's like the first thing they talk about. I just started watching this, so I haven't seen this one. I started watching this like a few days ago, but I didn't get through it yet. Seemed pretty good though. Like I said, Pixar films are decent. Let's get to a few more comments here. Okay, Kelly's saying favorite movie is Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, look at that, 100% answer. Let's you know, walking into question one like this, baby. Yeah. We got gifts. Man, I'm surprised how efficient we are tonight. We just need a little break. What's the name of Merida's mother? Merida? I always say Merida. It is Merida. In Brave, that's an easy one too. That could be 100%. We got Adam in Winnicon. Monsters Inc.'s his favorite Pixar film. Crystal's a newbie. She says she loves the costumes. We do dress up pretty much every Disney quiz, but
anything we host.
Yeah, anything we host pretty much now we're dressing up for. We don't host the Tuesday night general knowledge games, or just kind of play on the website alone, because that just seemed to work better for everyone. We got Andy in Wisconsin. Favorite Pixar film is Toy Story, and it looks like most of you got that answer right. Jason's saying Cars or Toy Story, his favorite. Talking of Cars, look closely at this picture. It might offer a clue here for the answer. Also, what's the delay like, guys? Tell us what the delay is, because when I was setting things up before we aired, it looked like the delay was like 5 seconds. So tell us if it's roughly 5 seconds
Does
or
it
long.
seem better?
Or they can match up this screen.
Yeah,
with,
but like if you played for all
yeah,
of
it was like
these
15,
months,
20 seconds, right? We never really hosted the game, like read the questions, because there was always like a 20-second delay and you only have 25 seconds to answer, so it was kind of pointless. Kelly's drinking Spotted Cow. Christina in Michigan saying Monsters Inc. is her fave. Nathan in Minneapolis, Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Another Cars question. You know, if you haven't played before, guys, you might be thinking right now, this is easy, but just you wait, okay? There's usually a handful of questions that separate, like, the very top echelon teams with, you know, people that are finishing, like, 10th or 15th or 20th. You know, I think we've got 80-some teams tonight. When we were obviously doing this, like, last March and April, I think we had, for a Disney quiz once, we had, like, 460 teams. So, and we had 10 prizes. Yeah. Instead of 3. We have 3 tonight. Top 3, best Disney team name, and then we have the giveaway prize right here. Where is it? There it is. The Disney Villains Monopoly prize. We're giving that away at halftime. Finding Dory. Yeah. Michael's saying Finding Nemo's his favorite. Look at this bastard playing from Florida where it was 82. Why are you even telling us that, man? Like we do, if you just said Florida, we would just assume it's pretty warm there. You know, it warmed up today. What was it, like 25 today?
It was like
I could have gone out in a t-shirt today. Like after it being like minus 15 degrees for the last 2 weeks.
I was like out there like, this is so nice.
It was so nice today. And then there's this guy with his 82 degree weather. We got Crystal in Chicago, Monsters Inc. favorite film. AJ from Sheboygan Falls. Hey AJ, welcome back. Favorite Pixar film is Wall-E. Got a lot of variety here. Darcy in Grafton. Instead of telling us her favorite Pixar film, unless this is the name of the movie I'm not aware of, she's telling us what she's drinking, which is Jameson. Clearly. Sarah in Wisconsin. Favorite is Up. I thought Monsters University was a good film too.
Yeah.
The sequels, like I prefer Incredibles 2 to the first one.
Yeah.
The first one was good, don't get me wrong. It's just I thought the second one was really good. But they've been doing a good job with oh, that one stumped people. Look at that, Fear Tech. That was one of our quiz hints, guys. Follow us for clues. Sorry if you didn't get that right. Jenny's in Sussex. Her new puppy's favorite Disney movie is Lady and the Tramp.
What kind of puppy did you get?
Yeah, what kind of puppy? Tell us. Where's Henry? Henry can be the March Hare tonight in our ensemble of...
We also have a bird now.
Oh, bring the bird over here. Why don't we bring the bird? We're bird sitting. I'm not joking. Naomi's mum has a bird and she's going out of town. So...
We now have a bird.
Henry's going to kill that bird before the 2 weeks is up.
Henry's not impressed with the bird.
Rebecca's in Sheboygan Falls. Favorite Pixar film is Inside Out. Michael's saying Lord of the Rings. Vote in our poll, guys. Oh, Marvel's winning. Look at that. I'm surprised. I thought it would be Harry Potter. Allison in Wisconsin, Toy Story. Okay. Hazel Rose the Cockapoo.
Aww.
Michael said he got the link for tonight after he signed up for April 28th. What's on April 28th?
He just typed it in wrong, it seems like.
Okay. I don't understand. Explain yourself, Michael. All that
like
nice weather.
It should have been...
We only have us...
It should have been 2/18, but maybe he put 4...
Oh, he put the wrong date in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes I kind of...
Assume.
Yeah, I assume. Like, somebody put in 12/28.
Okay.
What's the date today? 18? 12/18 they put. And I was just like, well, they're not signing up for the quiz in...
December.
Yeah, in 10 months' time. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, but we'll see. We'll see if we're still doing these as frequently.
Yeah.
In 10 months' time. If the world is kind of back to normal, we might not be doing them as often. But it seems like it's definitely something that, if things return to normal tomorrow, we would still do periodically, I would say. We were just talking about that, so. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard. COVID 23-19, you're in first. Oh, there's a bunch of teams. Oh, okay. So basically a bunch of teams haven't got a question wrong yet, which is pretty typical. But questions will get harder, guys. This round, and then we have a round called Sidekicks, which I think is round 3, is pretty easy. The Sidekicks round I thought was pretty easy. So, but there's some stumpers in there. Don't worry about that. What are you drinking anyway? Show them what you're drinking.
Drinking
I'm not into it.
Good old LaCroix.
The Crocs.
LaCroix.
Yeah, not a huge fan. I can only take I'll have a glass of water and I'll put like this much LaCroix in it. Just to give it a little bit of flavour, but I just don't like the fizziness. It's weird.
It literally just tastes like water.
It just is a weird fizzy taste. Alright guys, 2-minute break.
I'd much rather be drinking ginger ale.
Vote in our poll here. Which theme again next month? No one has said Lord of the Rings.
Come on.
Marvel, Harry Potter, Star Wars. I think we did Harry Potter in in December. And the Marvel one we haven't done, I think it was before that, October or November.
Yeah.
The last Lord of the Rings quiz we did, we live streamed it and I was a tree.
It's true.
And you were a little hobbit sitting next to me. We shrunk you down.
Yeah.
I like Lord of the Rings, but we want to do the themes that people want. That's why I'm asking people. So be sure to vote, guys. If you didn't tell us yet, if you missed it, where you're playing from, your favorite Pixar film, just for fun. Halftime, we're going to be giving away this Disney Villains Monopoly prize. F to the YI. How are you guys, Kelly? We're good. Next round is called Villainous Acts. Just a fancy round title for Disney villains.
Oh yeah.
Makes sense that we're giving that away. Yeah. So we got a tie right now. We've got an 8-way tie. This I like too, because before it was top 5.
Yeah, it's better to see.
But now we can see, like, okay, so there's 8 teams that basically got everything right, and then a couple of teams from what we can see on 53. What's your favorite 90s Disney film?
Ooh.
Like classic animation. Mulan, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast.
Right, I don't know.
Tarzan. No one's saying Tarzan.
Tarzan is scary. I recently
Pocahontas.
turned it on, thinking oh, the kids can watch this, and the whole first scene is the parents getting attacked.
Here's a funny story, guys. Is we went to the movie theater 5 or 6 years ago when the live action Tarzan film came out, the one with Christoph Waltz and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, the first scene comes up, and then about 10 minutes in,
It was a while
Naomi turns to me and goes, "This isn't the Jungle Book." Because they made a live action Jungle Book.
Yeah,
But I don't think it came out at the same time. I don't think it was
similar,
I don't think they would release them together.
They were similar time frames, and I thought we were going to see the Jungle Book.
And when you realised there wasn't a man cub.
It was a while in. I was like, where is this going? And then I was like, oh, wrong movie.
Yep.
I thought the live action Jungle Book was pretty good, actually.
They've done a couple, haven't they?
Yeah.
They did a Disney one, and then didn't Amazon or somebody do one?
I don't know. Well, the Disney one I thought was good. With Christopher Walken was King Louis.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they had a lot of
big names.
Bill Murray was
Wasn't
Baloo.
Angelina Jolie in it too?
No, Scarlett Johansson was Carl, the snake. You had Idris Elba with Shere Khan, the tiger, the villain.
Okay.
Ben Kingsley. You know who that is? Yeah. He played Gandhi once. Might have won an Oscar for it. He's been in so much stuff. He played what's the name of the Panther, Bagheera? Yeah. And then Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. I can't remember the actor's name. He played Aquila the wolf. Yeah, they had a lot of people in it. Yeah. Disney pays well.
I thought it was good. I don't know.
Alyssa says, "Is there a way to turn on closed captions for the hosts?" That's a good question. Is there?
I think we'd need to use a program.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't see anything here.
It'd be so interesting to see what the algorithm.
All right, the winner. Oh, look, Marvel won this one. I'm closing this. I'm shutting it down. In the words of John Taffer, shut it down. Look, this was a stumper right here. Less than 50% got that one right. The questions asked, what was Ursula supposed to be? They were considering other animals before they picked an octopus. Manta ray. Imagine a manta ray, Ursula. A bit weird. This is a tough one too. This was one of our quiz hints, guys. Follow us right here. Quiz clues in our Instagram story or in our Facebook feed before all the quizzes we do, really. Unless it's a private quiz. But if it's a public event, whether it's virtual or in person, we will do those clues. Yeah, closed captions, all this. So that's a good idea. No one's ever asked us that. Yeah. That's so weird. It's been almost a year, and that's the first time somebody's asked us that. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're going to do another poll in a second. Who's the first male villain to appear in a Disney princess film? It's a good one.
Yeah.
Like when I write Disney questions every month, and 60 of them, try writing 60 questions of anything. Like it is a skill. Yeah, Jason, we know it would be helpful for you if we had closed captions on.
We will look into it for sure.
Eric's saying what was fun about Quizmaster was the new themes you would always come up with. Dot 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 dot. Should we do a Simpsons theme? All right, next poll. We've got another poll about which theme. What did we ask? Okay, we got a bunch of these. Let's knock these out, guys, if you could vote. I know you're kind of multitasking here by playing, listening to us, and then trying to answer polls. Toy Story is a great film, too. The original Pixar film. Yeah, he reappears in Toy Story 3 as a garbage collector, and he's like wearing headphones.
Right.
And the only reason you know it's him is because he still has the skull shirt. Like obviously adult version, adult sized. But he's like wearing like a skull shirt still. I also thought this was a good question. What's the #1 demise? So a way that a Disney villain like dies or, you know, not necessarily dies, but like is defeated.
Huh.
Poison falling, magical means, or disappearing. Yeah, we're going to look into the closed captions thing. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it right now. It doesn't look like there's like just a button you can click.
Right.
Yeah, falling.
They just fall off or something.
You know? Like this next question, when I wrote the quiz, I originally had this next question first.
Okay.
And then obviously I do my edits and go through and read things. And that's the nice thing about this format is because you get the answer right away. You don't have to worry about one question affecting another question, like you might on a live quiz.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can ask that in a pub quiz because we don't give out the answers right away, and then ask a question about Gaston falling. And then people will be like, "Oh yeah, Gaston fell. Maybe more characters fell."
Right.
So. Yeah, he has skulls in his eyes, and if you Google it, you see it, and like there's little like skulls in his pupils. Yeah, which I never knew until I read about that the other day. Speaking of Gaston, yeah, baby, look at those arms.
I thought that was a good
Monsters
live.
Inc.
No, the Beauty and the Beast was a good live action.
Oh, the remake.
Yeah.
Beast hot or not? Should we put the poll up? We didn't do it this time. Oh, sorry guys, our daughter woke up. You okay? This has never happened before. We have a 3-year-old daughter. Sorry, everyone. She's 3 next month, and she never gets out of bed. Like, hasn't figured out that yet. We're at end of round 2. But yeah, we just heard her screaming. So this is what happens when things are live. All right, guys, it's just me and you guys for now. Daughter's like, "Why are you dressed like that, Mama?" Yes, so this is like the very first quizzes we did where it was just me, and then we brought Naomi on board like after maybe 2 or 3 weeks of me solo hosting. Answer our poll, guys. Which theme again next month? Possibly. We might not do any of these. Friends, The Office, or Seinfeld. So we've gone with the sitcom theme for this poll. Kelly said it was her birthday. Sorry I missed that, Kelly. Happy birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday. Right now, leaderboard, we have got 5 teams tied for second place on 112 points. Mushu's Mafia, you guys are in first place with 113 right now, and then we've got a bunch of teams on 111. So one thing I didn't mention earlier is in terms of the points tallies for our new teams in particular. It's 5, 6, or 7 points for a correct answer. Question 60 is worth 8 points, and it's totally random based on difficulty, Googleability, etc. Here's round 3, guys. This is the Sidekicks round. I don't think this category is particularly difficult. Naomi might be gone for a few minutes here because I don't know if our daughter's going to go back to bed right away. Oh, the best song right here. All of our music is Disney, but it's instrumental because we don't want our feed to get shut down. They might shut it down if we put the words in. Tyler, what's up, man? Congratulations, my friend. Tyler Sostrom is a friend of mine who used to live here in Milwaukee and moved to Appleton, Wisconsin, and just had a 2-week-old. What's your? I know I'm friends with you online. What's your kid's name, Tyler? He said they can't play because our 2-week-old won't allow it, but this is delightful to passively enjoy. Good stuff. Yeah, like I said, if you haven't signed up, you can, like Tyler said, passively play along. We have had people before that kind of joined the Facebook stream here and start answering in the comments, which... That's Theo, yeah. I love the name Theo as well. Congrats to you and Aaron, man. That's welcome to the world of 2 children. It's more than double the work of 1 child. I don't know how, but it is. Oh, this music fits this question perfectly. Yeah, our son is how old is he now? 16 months old. He was born in October, 2 Octobers ago. Best baby ever. Didn't say a word for 8 months, and then he started getting his teeth, and it's been kind of challenging these last couple of months. And they start getting to that age where they just, you know, they become more aware of everything, and they become more opinionated as well. How old is your oldest, Tyler? I know she's a little younger than Aowen, I think. Jason's saying tonight is our date night. Our son is at Grandma and Grandpa's. Awesome. Take advantage of those. What happened? Welcome back.
Hello.
You're not dedicated enough, okay? You should let her just figure it out on her own.
I mean,
okay?
If she just cries, but she was like running,
screaming. She came out of her room.
She came out of her room.
It's the first time she's ever come out of her room.
She never comes out of her room. She literally
in the morning wakes up and just
sit in her bed and go help, help,
or just sing.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So I don't know. She said she was afraid of the dark.
That was it. Okay, I thought she'd puked again. We had an incident. This might be too much information, but we had an incident. What was it, like a month ago? Where I went in there in the morning and like she was like asleep still. It was like 6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
And I went in there and I opened the door to her room and I had to step back like this because I just could smell puke. And she had pizza the night before and had puked it all up, all over herself, all over the bed. I was just laying in it
bad.
and like didn't even realize.
She never cried or anything.
I put her straight in the bath and obviously we washed everything, but it was horrendous.
An adventure every day.
That is for sure. All right, we're almost at halftime. We're going to do the giveaway. Jason's saying, how long have you been doing Quizmaster now? First one was December 2006.
Yeah.
At the Britain in Shorewood, if you're local to us, which isn't there anymore. So there are people that ask me that, and I tell them.
And they're like, what?
And they don't, because it burned down in like 2009.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
It wasn't around that long, maybe 3 or 4 years. Hey, are we allowed to have words?
I don't know. This is your virtual Christmas playlist. Oh, maybe it started a different one because it ran
It's
out
not
of
enough.
songs.
So how would it run out of songs?
I know.
It shouldn't run out of songs. There should be enough there. Yeah, so 2006 was our first quiz. That was weird. And yeah, I don't know exactly, but I estimate I've hosted over 3,000 events, like myself. Like the entire company, it's tens and tens of thousands.
Yeah.
And over 60,000 questions written. So, Tyler Sostrom says hi. They just had a baby 2 weeks ago. Theo.
Another.
Yeah, their second kid. Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, another one.
2 is fun.
Yeah, I told him that somehow 2 is more than double the work of 1. I don't know how. It should just be double, right? But it's somehow more than that. It's like 3 times the amount of work. Thanks, Jason. So yeah, we're going to hit halfway. Sorry, I have to lean in a bit to see what question we're on here. Number 28. We'll have a little extended break here. We're going to do a giveaway. If you haven't played that before, to win the giveaway, you have to be registered. So if you're just on here playing along but didn't sign up, because we don't want to give a prize to someone who didn't pay. That's not fair on the other people. So yeah, you have to be registered, but anyone can win it. It's not, there's really no skill involved. It's like a guessing game. We'll explain it in a minute. Man, Mushu's horns. A lot of people didn't know that. I'm surprised. I think that was only 5 points. This guy is underrated. Let's throw up another poll.
That's one of the funniest movies.
We are in the sidekick round, so let's throw up a sidekick poll. Best sidekick. Who you got? Gronk should be on there. Oh, I have a poll called Funniest Character, and he's in that one. Mushu, Genie, Fairy Godmother, or Flounder. It's got to be Genie, right?
I mean, I was
Like,
going
if
to say,
you wanted a
Genie
sidekick-
or Fairy Godmother would be, like, the best ones to have.
Yeah, Fairy Godmother's
Just
basically
like-
a genie, isn't
yeah,
she? More
right.
or less. Right. Yeah, well, answer that. Mushu's sort of magic. Got a bit of magic about him. Did I miss anything? She's okay. She's asleep now.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can see her eyes sometimes, like the whites of her eyes on the baby monitor. That scared me. I thought my first reaction was she's pooped again, and then you wouldn't be here for the rest of the night. You'd be gone. Be like, take that outfit
she
off.
like literally never runs out of her room like that, so that's
Right.
what was weird.
Okay, guys, giveaway time. We have a where is it? Disney Villains Monopoly game to give away. We don't actually have it in person because we don't order it here anymore. We just send it straight from Amazon to the winner. So we've written down the name of a Pixar character because we have this little Pixar thing going on tonight besides our outfits with the round and all that stuff. So tell us the name of a Pixar character. First person to get it gets the prize. Simple as that. We'll give a couple more clues as time goes on here. We're going to watch the feed here. You can comment as many times as you want as well. Here we go. And it's the first person that gets it that we see. Oh, look at that. Lauren says this is how you do closed captions. Oh, don't disappear.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Why did I do that? Are we still alive?
Can you still see us?
Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
Sorry, Lauren, you screwed me up there, man. I clicked on your link and it took us away. I should have opened in a new window.
Oh look, look.
All right, does that work?
We may have turned on captions.
Let's have a look. Is it going to be able to understand me though?
It might. I don't know.
So like it generates it like when I.
We don't know.
All right, let's end this bloody poll. This poll's in the way. Yeah, first person that writes the correct answer, guys, wins. Best sidekick. Genie's the winner. Alright, I'm closing that one up. I don't care right now.
There's so much going on.
Oh my god, I'm confused right now. Alright, you've got to pay attention to the screen here. Come on, you've got to do something. Did anyone get it?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it. Jason says Jackson Storm. Nikki says Lotso Hugging Bear. Christina says Woody. Remy the Rats. Mater says Jason. Alright guys, we're into the next round. This is a new round. Keep guessing for the game, sorry. Yeah, so I didn't want to give this round away and call it like opening credits or something like that where you know exactly what it is, but basically every Disney movie has like a, you know, presentation, screenshot, slide, like this one from Brave, and the graphics are like slightly different, or the font is slightly different to, you know, coincide with the film, and obviously that was a super easy one, but we've got 10 different ones tonight for this round. Tune. Okay. Just skimming the comments here, guys, for the giveaway. This one's harder. Like, what the hell is this from? There's not much there, is there? But I did my research on this round pretty thoroughly. That's from Chicken Little. I know. It's just a guess, isn't it? That one must have been a guess. If there are any screw-ups, I don't think there is. We've been pretty good about it. After, you know, 9 or 10 months. Let us know and we will adjust scores accordingly if necessary. You see anyone with the answer? Alright.
We're caught up.
Keep guessing, guys. Yeah, through Jungle, but there are some in here where it's like, it's so obviously not that answer. All right. Is our closed captioning working or not?
I think someone said it was working.
So it just comes up automatically after we...
I don't know how it works. It's not working on our screen.
Right, on our kind of promo.
So...
Yeah, but that might just be the case.
Yeah, it just might show up on other people.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I watched Toy Story 4 for the first time the other day. I hadn't seen it yet.
I don't think I've seen it.
They're all good films.
Yeah.
All the Toy Story films are good. But I feel like, because they waited a long time between 3 and 4, I think it was like almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I think Toy Story 3 was 2010 and Toy Story 4 was 2009. And you can tell because obviously they have the same voice actors you know, particularly for like Woody, Tom Hanks, and then
Right.
Tim Allen for Buzz Lightyear. Like their voices sound different because like people's voices change as they get older, right? So I thought that, like compared to particularly the first couple of movies, they just didn't, you know, it was fun. It didn't matter. I just noticed it. Well, that one stumped a few people. What's the leaderboard looking like? All right, we got no Rapunzel intended. To get it? No Rapunzel intended. They're in the lead right now, 195. Still a lot of quiz to play, guys. We're only about just over halfway through here. We've got a GIF round coming up next. This should be 100% answer, this one. There you go. I told you. There's the Star Wars GIF. Where are you, Ewan? There he is, walking to the next question like, hey, it's Disney, right? Huh? So badass. Alright, let's look at comments quick. You have to refresh the page to get the options for closed captioning, but they are working, says Alyssa. So if you need to read, because you can't understand a bloody word I'm saying, refresh the page. Okay, I don't think I
feel like we did a really bad job this time
of looking. We might have to scroll back up because I think we might have missed. Yeah. I think this is kind of a fun round, don't you? It's kind of interesting. Looks like we do have a winner. So we did miss someone. Someone did say it. And I think I actually said it, but it didn't register. Yeah, Alyssa says thanks for closed captions. All right, cool. Good. It's another thing we learned tonight. Huh?
You learn something new.
Yeah.
Every day.
Nathan says, hello there. Hello. There's Lady in the Tramp. Is this music a clue to the answer or not? Two to go here, guys. We'll announce the winner of our giveaway at the next break, which is after question 40. We do have a winner. If you are the winner, really simple. What you have to do is you have to contact us. Usually people just Facebook inbox us saying they won. Send us your address. If you don't, we'll ask for it. And then we'll just send you the game. Be there in a few days.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka. It's a shame when there's no words. Yeah. Oh, I see. No. This one's a hard one too. It's just so plain, you know.
Yeah.
You can barely even see the words. See how many people get this one. Decent amount. Zootopia, 2/3. All right, guys. Leader is Merryweather was right. So we had to change the leaderboard there. No Rapunzel intended. You guys dropped down to second. With Social Disney in third place, fourth place, COVID 2319. Maleficent was framed in fifth place with a genuine shot of winning best team name there with that name. Winner. So we have, hold on, the Monopoly Villains game to give away. Let's go full screen for this one so they can see, okay? Here we go. Our winner is, you can see that, Nikki M. Sorry, the post-its kind of see-through. Yeah, it's a lot so hugging bear. You kind of see. And it says Nicky M on there, but Nicky M, you're the winner. Really high-tech system we have here for giving stuff away. You're welcome. No pun intended. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. Okay. Contact us, Nicky. If you're there. If you don't contact us, then no one gets it. we get it. We have Game of Thrones Monopoly that we still haven't played.
We still have not.
Yeah, we still haven't played it.
Yeah.
It has like the built-in button with the soundtrack too. But
someday.
We've had that, seriously. When did we do the game? It was the first Game of Thrones. It was like May.
Yeah.
I think it was May last year, and we still haven't opened it yet.
We've opened.
Because yeah.
I mean,
but we what did we ordered 3 of them?
I think so.
Excuse me, sorry. And we gave 2 away, and we just wanted 1 for ourselves anyway, right? So, which was foolish because
we have all this time to play Monopoly.
Monopoly, the quickest game in the world. This is the GIF round, guys. Straight up name the movie the GIF is from. Kind of similar to the last round in that sense. It's just pick a film. And then our final round today, as it always is, will be useless knowledge, which is probably the toughest round of the day, I would say. Round 6 is where the winner is going to be decided today, I think. There's some real tricky ones coming up. Yeah, that was Make Mine the Music, which I have not seen. But when I'm trying to find GIFs, you know, I can't just do like a genie coming out of the lamp. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's actually kind of hard. Like this one's fairly easy as well. You just look at the details, but there's slightly more time to answer these because this was supposed to be a video round, and I never adjusted the. I never adjusted the timer. Like I can manually, you know, set the time for every question, but they're normally like predetermined when you input the questions. And so yeah, round 5 is normally a video round. It wasn't this week because I was short on time, but you got a little bit of extra time to answer and only 10 seconds between questions in this round because that's normally what we do for the videos. So yeah, you got 35 seconds instead of 25. It's the same amount of time. Yeah. Just more time for one thing and less for the other. These are also pretty damn difficult to cheat on. I don't know how you would cheat on something like this.
People can find
Jenny says, I'm trying so hard to stay awake with that doll.
Stop
apparently.
Yawning. No, because you yawn.
Okay. Well. Oh, is that wrong? Is it supposed to be Ralph Breaks the Internet? It might be. People are going to tell us if it's wrong. I'm just surprised by the percentage that got it wrong. It could be right, but people tend to know this one is easy. Okay. Yeah, see, I told you.
Oh no.
Okay, good to know.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure it was wrong. We'll change it, guys. We'll adjust the scores. Which is kind of annoying to do, but obviously if we got it wrong, we will fix the results. You know, we might have just made it wrong on purpose so that people that don't comment might finally say something to us.
No. It's upsetting.
Yeah. messaging us about it too. Yeah, we'll fix the errors, guys. We only usually if we have a wrong question like that, we will adjust the scores if it affects the prizes. So like if the top 3 teams all put the right answer and it was listed wrong and it doesn't change the outcome, then usually we don't change it because it just doesn't affect ultimately the prize money. But obviously we will look at that. We get the analytics from every team, so we can see who got what question right and what question wrong, which is nice because it's not the first time. It's not the first time, is it? We've screwed up.
You know what? We haven't.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. I remember there was one time, like last summer, where we screwed up an entire round. I forgot to input like the questions for an entire. It was a video round, right? And we had the video questions from like the week before.
It was like
the
whole
awful.
round was.
Yeah, that was total cock up. That was. Emily says we look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
My head's feeling okay right now.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I should have known that too because I like Ralph Breaks the Internet. I like both those movies. They're both really good. You haven't seen them, have you? Oh, sorry. Phone's ringing.
It's all happening tonight.
Distractions everywhere.
Crying children.
This is definitely from Frozen
Wrong
3.
answers.
Frozen 3 or Cinderella. Okay. Cinderella kind of got an upgrade. Next week, Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
We started watching Schitt's Creek. Let's talk about Schitt's Creek, okay? Because I know Jenny, out there, you're a Schitt's Creek fan. I expect you to be playing next week. I'm going to talk about it now because we're not live streaming next week. Right now, it looks like we're only doing one live stream a month. No one said Frozen 3. It's not even a movie. Adam says, I see you have the whole inside info on Frozen 3. So I'm about to start season 3. I'm like season 2, episode like 11 or something. And I'm not that surprised. I don't think it's that good.
He's not into it.
I'm not that into it. Like, it doesn't matter whether I'm into it or not. That really doesn't affect my job. I'll watch things and write questions on things and stuff, but I don't, like, we put up the post on our Facebook page, unpaid post, just a regular post, and people went apeshit over it. And like the amount of comments and likes and shares and all that stuff, impressions, was like 20 times, 30 times what a regular post would be. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so people really want to do this. I hope that translates to like people signing up and playing next week. But I'm just watching it and I'm kind of underwhelmed. I'm like,
I think it's
not to stereotype,
funny.
but the humor to me is very American.
Yeah, he
obviously.
thinks it's very American.
And very, I don't want to sound a certain way when I say this, but it's very geared towards female audience, in my opinion. Okay, it's just stereotyping, but I feel like American chicks would, and like our demographics on Quizmaster are like 2/3 female, so it makes sense that.
I think I've chuckled a few times. I think it's pretty.
No, it's not terrible.
No.
Like, there are moments where I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny, but like the way people talk about it, I'm like, it's it's not the In-Betweeners, okay? People on here don't know what the In-Betweeners is, but the British version, because they made an American one that apparently sucked, but the British one it's kind of a portal into my childhood, you might say. So. Adam says, got a problem with us Americans. She's saying it's Canadian humor. Okay. Alright, guys, we got one round to go. Jenny does think it's so good, though. I told you. Jenny's American and she's female.
It's true.
Okay, so just to prove my point.
One person.
Yep. Jason's saying, yeah, in between us. Can I love that comment? Oh, okay. Lauren's saying season 3 and beyond is where it gets really good. I have heard that, though. To be fair, a couple of people that I've talked to that have seen it have told me the first couple of seasons aren't that great. So you gotta
set it all
gotta
up
plow
and
away
get
here.
the characters going, you know.
A lot of shows are like that, though, where it just gets,
right.
you know, progressively better. The characters develop. I'm sorry I keep yawning. Jesus. All right, guys. Last round, useless knowledge round. Leader right now is No Rapunzel Intended. They're back on top. Merryweather was right, second place. We've realistically got, I would say, 7, maybe 8 teams that could still win this, given how many points you can get. You can get a lot of questions in this round too are 7-pointers. So 5, 6, 7 questions, 60. Sorry, I keep kicking you. Is worth 8 points. You know, those are Mickey Mouse's nephews, Morty and Ferdy Mouse. Weird. We got some Mickey Mouse questions in this round. We didn't have a parks round tonight. What we've been doing, in case you're curious, is we have been having a parks round every other quiz we do. So we did one last month, and then in December we didn't have one.
Right.
And so we will probably have a Disney theme parks round next time in March. I think there's 1 or 2 questions. Usually if we don't have a round, we'll have 1 or 2 questions, usually in the final round. Jason saying Peep Show is the best. Check it out if you have some time. Okay. Adam's saying 24. You talking about 24? Jack Bauer 24?
Obviously.
All the seasons are good. You know what? I was watching that, and it delayed me watching. And this is true. I should have been watching Schitt's Creek, and I was just re-watching all the 24s like the last few weeks. So I could be ahead. I could be like probably on season 4 or 5 of Schitt's Creek. But
were you watching them on your DVD collection?
Yeah, I have them on DVD. Who doesn't? Along with the Saw movies, Lord of the Rings trilogy, standard. Yeah, we will watch it. How come it's all blurry? I don't know. Might be your internet connection, man. Doesn't look blurry here, does it? So Disney World has closed 8 times.
Huh.
And the first time was in 1999.
Whoa.
So, like, they opened in, what, like 1970?
That's kind of crazy.
Like, Disney World.
They made it, like, 50 years.
Yeah, and then they closed 8 times in the last 20 years. And most of them were for hurricanes. I think 6 of the 8 times was for hurricanes. The other 2 times was September 11th attacks, where everyone just obviously freaked out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we don't know if we're under attack.
Right.
And then COVID.
That's crazy.
And that's 6 other times were all hurricanes, which tells you, were there no hurricanes between 1970 and 1999? Or has weather got that bad since then? Or are they just more overly cautious about that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I have vision impaired. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell through text form sometimes what people mean. Or their tone of voice.
Yeah.
So that's why I try not to get into text arguments with people, because you don't really know what they're thinking. Yeah. So I went down a bit of a rabbit hole here with Gaston's death tonight, because this is like the 3rd question with regards to Gaston dying. Jenny's saying all the buildings at Disney are hurricane shelter. Interesting.
So they don't have to close.
Right. Well, I think just for people's safety. And like if a hurricane sweeps in quickly, they can shelter.
I mean, obviously, I don't know. It's just weird that like if a hurricane's coming, why would they stay open? Nobody's going to Disney World.
Right. So we will update the scores, guys, given the wrong answer we had on that Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet question. If it affects the the top scores, I think it might not, because such a high percentage had it right, but they were listed as wrong. So I have a feeling the teams that are at the top, like if I add the points in, it's not going to make it. It's not going to change the leaderboard. But if it does, obviously we will make the edits. And then we will get Nikki. Nikki inboxed us already.
Yeah.
We'll get Nikki her prize. We will be back on Tuesday for our general knowledge virtual quiz. No live stream, just play online. I know a lot of people still Zoom in their friends, family from out of state or whatnot. And then next Thursday we'll have the Schitt's Creek quiz. No live stream for that one either. We'll be announcing the schedule for March before Schitt's Creek next week. So I'm hoping by early. This was a good one. The first piece of Mickey Mouse merchandise was a pencil pad thing. Like someone who made pencil pads in like the 1940s went to Walt Disney. He was like, "Can I put Mickey Mouse on this?" And then that's how it like exploded the merchandise. Yeah. But we'll announce the other themes. And what we do now as well, if you didn't notice, is for the Tuesday night general knowledge games, is we announce all the categories like a month in advance. Helps me plan it a bit better as well. But yeah, we'll be announcing that. I'm not really sure. I haven't really given a lot of thought to it. What we're gonna do. People have been asking me through messages to do Harry Potter again. This is our open-ended question, guys. So you got to write in your answer here on your mic quiz. You've got a little bit more time for these. This is something that was newer as well. Jenny's like, I don't get David and Moira Rose costume. I need to buy some really thick eyebrows. Yeah, that would be funny. It'd probably be really expensive because they're fancy, you know? They wear like fancy clothes and shit. I wonder if there's something available on Amazon. Did that change things, that Mulan answer? It looks like no Rapunzel intended. You guys are going to be the winners. You can't be caught here on this final question. You have to pick the Mickey Mouse that came first, A, B, C, or D, from 4 different movies early in Mickey Mouse's career. This one's worth 8 points. This could affect second and third place though, because we have a bunch of teams within 8 points here, between second and looks like 7th. D was the earliest. Oh, and I think that did affect things. Okay, guys, top 3. You guys are going to get prizes. Yeah, that D was the first of those. C's from Fantasia. Obviously, no one said that. That's actually a color picture that I turned black and white because I was like, if it's in color, then obviously. But it's still super obvious that wasn't the answer. Okay. We've got some wigs, Jenny. We do have some wigs. You got a friend of me. Yeah, that was the song that was on previously, Marilyn. Yeah, we've got. We have to do the instrumental music because we might get shut down. All right, guys. We did it.
Woo!
We'll see our leaders. So, there we go. Top 10. No Rapunzel intended. Pretty good team, mate.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of Disney quizzes, a lot, like in person and virtually. We've probably done 10 now.
Yeah.
And I've never heard that team name before. Like, there's ones you hear all the time, like Walt Quizney, turned down for Walt. Maleficent was framed. I haven't heard that one either. Interesting argument. But we will be posting tomorrow the results and updated results if necessary from tonight's quiz and also from Tuesday night's general knowledge quiz. We kind of do both quizzes. We wait until Friday and do the results and the team names and all that stuff all in one post. So go to our Facebook page tomorrow, guys, for the info. And then if you were a winner, you will get paid out tomorrow. We'll also announce the best team name, which will get a prize. And then Nikki, you already inboxed us. We will be replying to that message after I take my dog out for a walk here. Look at that cat. Look at that creepy cat above your head. We'll be replying to that message, getting your address, and sending you the Disney Villains Monopoly. Don't forget, guys, next week, there it is. Huh? You could be a good Moira Rose. You're fancy. And then Tuesday night, don't forget, we have our general knowledge quiz back. Anything else to add, Naomi? Alice? Alice? Who the is Alice?
Yeah.
Do you remember that song?
I love that song. That was like German Beer Hall.
This is
Friday,
a Disney
Saturday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Done.
This is the Disney quiz, though, so I didn't want to say the word. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. This was fun. It's fun. Still fun. Still very fun to do. We will see you guys online in a month, probably, for the next Disney quiz. If we decide to come back earlier for another live stream, obviously we'll put it online. Otherwise, we'll see you then. What should we be next time? I wanted to be Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope, but couldn't find the outfits. Might need to plan a bit better. All right, guys. Thank you.